Hi everyone, I had a bit of a technical crisis. So I have made a video, but I wasn't able to upload it yesterday, which I was super frustrated about because I just really like to have daily videos on my YouTube channel when I can, and I can provide that. So I do get time to film Monday to Friday. Usually if there's one day off, then there is something going on which I can't find the time. But this week there was Wednesday which I couldn't do, and then Thursday, so yesterday, I have done a video. And like I said, there was a problem with my Mac hard disk memory, something like that, and it's been just driving me crazy because I have deleted every single picture, every single video, but somehow there still was no space. And I will leave a link below. There is this girl that I found yesterday which was so helpful. All these technical IT gurus, whatever videos you find, they're so kind of blunt and to the point, where if you're not very a techie person, then you will not understand what to do. But she was super helpful and I'm so thankful. So the video is very short, very simple, just bang on point, and it really saved my life. Oh, anyway, so I am refilming this video because I filmed it the day before and I wasn't happy with how it came out. So let me start again. So this is an Amazon haul, and there is one more thing that is missing from here, which is I have gone ahead and ordered the printer, the pocket printer, which I will do a separate video because I want to share how I feel about it. And so here is the pack of papers, the 2 packs of 10 sheets each. So it's the Polaroid kind of looking. So like I said, I'm getting ready for my traveler's notebook setup, and I pretty much have now everything that I need except for the actual Chic Sparrow traveler's notebook, which I will go for. Anyway, so here we go, this is it. And I will well, let's start with, what shall we start with? Let's do the pen. So I have done a lot of research, and a few of these things actually are inspired by Ali Brown, because I really like her channel, I like her style, I like what she does, her character and just everything. So she has featured a few things which I thought will be very useful and kind of a must-have in the journaling kind of world. So she uses a Lamy pen and I really like it, and she mentioned in one of her videos that she lost her Safari fine pen and she was really upset. And I thought, what is a fine pen? I didn't even know that Lamy had different tips, or what are they called? So this is a fine one, and it's a matte. I've gone for a black matte, I think. And what it is that you just remove this little ring here, and I'm not going to do it just now because it's an unboxing video. And then you get the pen with one blue ink cartridge, which I will take out because I don't want to use blue, I want to use black. So I've ordered 4 packs of 5 cartridges. These are black, like I said. So I'm good to go. I have the pen. The other thing in her video as well, she always uses her Dymo, and she has like a really chunky big one. And although this is still quite chunky, this is a junior, so it's like a simpler version of the one that she has. And it's really easy. All you do, it's an embossing machine that has so I've gone ahead and also ordered, it comes with a tape. So if you open it here, this is how you insert it. It comes with a black tape, and it gives you guidelines how to use it. I think you need to have 3 centimeters a roll out and then stick it in there, and that is pretty much it. You click it in and then you write your wording. So you have the alphabet, you have the umlauts, the A, O and U, the German letters, and also the numbers over here, and a gap, and then you cut it. So you can spell out anything you want, and then click this, write down, and once you have done, you are done, you just click it again on the scissors and that cuts you out, so you get sticker adhesive label come out of this side. So it's a black tape I have ordered with white typing, and it comes in different colors. It also, I think I've seen some really cool kind of neon colors if you prefer something like that, but I just wanted simple and neat, so black was good for me. So this is a fun little gadget. It's great for labeling things. And why are we not in focus? Hello. So it's great for labeling things, and also use it in your journal because the font is like this. I quite like that font, so it's pretty cool. Okay, so the next thing, and I think the final thing that I have discovered from watching her videos, is this Ranger craft mat. So basically it's a non-stick craft sheet, and you can do all sorts of things. If you're into stamping, it's great because you protect your I will roll it out in a second so you can see it. You can protect your desk from getting these annoying ink marks that take ages to get off. It's also heat resistant, so you can emboss and use a heat gun or a heat tool on there. So it says reusable, multi-purpose, heat resistant. And what else does it say? Non-stick, nothing sticks, and protect surface. So used for ink applications, stamping and embossing, hot glue, wax, you can even iron on it, painting, decoupage, Ranger's melting pot, baking, shrink plastic, and polymer clay. So pretty much anything really. Slick, non-porous material, use over and over, easy to clean, heat resistant, and repels liquids. So this is a 15" by 18". And here again it gives you examples of what you can do. You can actually use it as a palette, you can iron on it, you can do all sorts of things. I mean, it's fantastic. It's actually something that I really needed, and I haven't seen anyone else use it. So thank you, Ali, for sharing this with us. So this is what it looks like, super thin, as you can see, very flexible and very soft. So yeah, fantastic thing to protect your desk. It's not big, so it's perfect because I don't have that much space on my desk anyway. One day I'll do a tour of my studio, and I like sort of this organized clutter, I would say, or not clutter, something, I mean, to me it's not clutter because I need my brushes and I need my certain washi tapes and things like that I need daily or on hand on the desk. So I don't like a completely clean desk, that's not me. Okay, so I'm going to put this away. Then, well, what else? So this one, Scotch Blue Original Painter's Tape. Now, I've been on hand for this for quite a while because I'll just quickly grab. It's this just general masking tape that I've been using, and it actually breaks my watercolor paper and just sticks to the point where when you try to lift it, it just kind of damages the paper surface. So I've seen a lot of painters use this blue, and the blue tape seems to be perfect. I mean, it is called painter's tape, so it seems to not do any damage at all. And what it is great for, imagine if you're doing a painting and you want just a neat square with quite crisp edges, and so you can paint over it, over the tape, and then once you're done, everything is nice and dry, you just remove it and you have a nice crisp edge. So that's great for that. It's also great to so that's if you're doing in a sketchbook painting or sketch illustration. But if you are doing it on a loose piece of paper and you want to mount that to something, you can also mount that and use it that way. So yeah, it's a lot more expensive than this one, but this one really doesn't do anything for me, so I can't really use it anymore. So yeah, that's great. And finally, let's look at this book. So I had this book in my Amazon basket for ages, probably since New Year, and I kind of was contemplating whether I should order it or not, because I love botanical paintings in watercolors. I think they're just such a stunning craft, and I adore anyone who can do it, but myself, I have no patience and really no time with a almost 2-year-old son, that I'm happy just to be able to do any sort of watercolor work, let alone spending hours and hours of perfecting petals and whatever it is in the botanical artistry. So, but I still kind of thought it's a great coffee table book, and I love art books anyway. I have a couple more art books that I have ordered in the previous couple of months, which I haven't featured yet, so I want to share them with you in a separate video. But let's go ahead and have a quick look here. So instantly, what's different about this book is this first page that usually is blank in any book that comes. This page has a beautiful print on there, so that's great. And then just to do a few flip through, just to give you an idea. So she gives a box for every step, which I find very organized and very neat. And then the illustration is sort of in the corners of places, so it's very, very pretty. There was one thing which I noticed and I wanted to share with you. She gives loads. This is Billy Showell, so it's her book. Have I actually said? So it's Billy Showell's Botanical Painting in Watercolor, and she is obviously a very talented artist. And there is something here. Oh yeah, so she does vegetables as well, which is great. I think I opened on this page, but oh yeah, so here it is. So I've noticed something which I haven't seen before. She uses a pebble right here. So apparently, if you overwork, which happened a few times to me, if you overwork a watercolor painting, you can try and rescue it by laying, so I'll just read it out to you, lay a sheet of tissue paper or paper towel over the completely dry area and rub it firmly with a polished stone. The area is now ready for the additional details. So somehow it takes out, so it says here, using a polished stone. If you have an overworked area and you want to add details, smooth the paper without damaging it using a polished stone. So if you are painting on cold pressed watercolor paper which has tooth to it, then and your piece is overworked, you can try to rescue by just doing what she shares here, and then try and go over it again, which is interesting. Like I said, something I have never seen before. So she's done it here again. Yeah, so it is a very pretty book. I don't want to spoil too much for you, but just to give you an idea of the layout, it is very helpful. And yeah, so if you want to learn, not necessarily you shouldn't be thinking that this is for someone who already knows how to paint and is great at it. No, I think she's giving a lot of tips and tricks here for those of us who are new to watercolor, so it's great for any level. So I hope you found this video useful, and thanks for watching, and see you soon.